Okay, for this next segment, I'd like to talk about file operations, head types, installed and customized heads, templates, that kind of thing. So to get the ball rolling, here's where we start out. We click here to get to file operations. Now this is where you load, save, and make distributions for heads. Now you have two different types of heads in Headcase. You have custom heads, shown right here, and you have installed heads. Now the difference between the two is that installed heads are something that are created when you install a head that you've downloaded off the web, or there's actually a bunch of them that are installed as well with Headcase when you install it. Custom heads are heads that are based on installed heads, but you've edited them and changed them in some way. So what you'll notice is that with installed heads, you lose the save button here and the save button here. There is no way to save them. There's no way to edit them. So if you load this, for example, let's click load. There we go. That's loaded. Limiter on. Now there's your file name. Now let's say, for example, we don't like the gain section in it. We want to have 6 gain stages. There we go. We just added 2 new gain stages to this. And that's our new head. So let's save it. Oh, no save button. Why? Because we haven't clicked here. We haven't told it this is a custom head now. Now it's a custom head. So we can save it under that name, but as you see, there's one already there. So you're going to want to save it under a different name. We'll just call this BB. Mahakali BB. Now we click save. Now I got to warn you, this software that I'm using to make the video seems to be reacting with Headcase a little bit, and it doesn't want to do things in a very timely manner. As you can see, it took that long to save this. So I'll do my best to get through these. Some of these sections we're going to have to just sort of wait and let it catch up to itself, but let's just move on and try and work through this. Okay, so there we see that's saved. We've edited it with a new gain section with 6 gain stages. Save and load. Simple operation. So what is the difference and why do we have installed heads and custom heads? Well, any head you load in Headcase becomes a template. You can change any aspect of that head you want, from the graphics all the way to the curves that are used, to the cutoffs, to the name of the thing, to the description here. The whole entire thing is editable and changeable. If you don't want this level knob to be sitting there, pick it up and move it to wherever you want. There's a perfect spot for it. So with a custom head, or with a installed head, that has an extension of .hed. When Headcase comes across an extension of .hed, it takes away the save button. Now the way we tell it what extension to use is by clicking one of these. So as soon as I click installed heads, it's going to do a lookup and say what installed heads do we have in this category. These are categories. These are the files. Okay? So under this category, we have 1 installed head. But as we can see, I have a bunch of custom heads, and as soon as I click custom head, you see that save is back. Plus there's the make and the refresh. That's going to be, I'm going to cover these two in a different video on installing and creating distributable heads. So I guess that's about it for this subject. There's not really much else to cover here. Thanks for watching.